What's up, YouTube? Again, it's Delete Ace. We live action. You already know what it is. Alright, this is another video request, but this one is for, I hope I'm saying this right, Maurquette101. Sorry if I'm not saying it right. I know for every time that I do one of these video requests and I get your names wrong, I know y'all like, damn. But okay, this is what he sends me. Can you make a video on what you want in a Bleach game, how you want it designed and made, and what consoles, what molds we want them to put in there. Alright. The funny thing about that is this is something that I've thought about a while ago, and I've talked about this with my cousin before. Now, I was thinking I should break it down into categories by gameplay, authenticity, and design. You know, as far as like presentation, you know, presentation, authenticity, and design. Presentation. Now, I have seen in person the Bleach Heat the Soul series, and I love the menu layout of it. It keeps that, you know, that Japanese feel to that Eastern, that kind of, the Eastern, Japanese feel to it. And I also do like Bleach Soul Resurrection menu layout. I do own that one. Even the one on GameCube, I thought that was cool. They have the character right there, the in-game model, and whichever mode you highlight through, they say it. Arcade, story, options, extras, whatever. Also, if I had to say what I would want as far as presentation, it can be any of those three. It can be like Heat the Soul. It can be like Bleach Soul Resurrection, because each mode you highlight, it'll show Soifan versus Yoruichi. The next one it'll show Gin and Aizen. And the next one, it'll show Ukliura and Ichigo. I like that. Either way, as long as they keep the feel of it, that's what I would like. What I will want when you go to options, sort of similar to Heat the Soul. When you go to options, you have, like, we got options and settings. It'll have the background or the theme of Squad 12. You go to training, it'll have that big underground area where Ichigo was training Urahara, things of that nature. When you go to story, highlight story, it'll just have pictures going like a graph, cut like a pizza, as you will. In this part, it'll show the beginning, and then that part, it'll show the next art, and that, like that. That's how it'll, go for the, presentation of it all. Extras, I guess it'll show the filler themes, because people think, hey, filler is just extra anyway. Selection screen. I would like it to be, everyone in their own category. Like, for example, all the Shinigami in one category. They have their own areas. Their rank cars, same thing. The visors, But see, this is the thing. That could, now I think about it, there are a few visors who are part of the Goldie 13 now. So, it's like Shinji and Kensei, Okay. So with that, I know you're thinking where will Aizen and Gin and Tosen will fall under. They'll be in the category, I guess, of the rank cards, the Espadas. And then the filler characters, yes, I will put filler characters on there. They will be their own little filler section. Because reason why I say put filler characters on there, I want a Bleach game where it is all Bleach. I mean, just the entire universe of Bleach. Bleach movies, Bleach OVAs, the Bleach anime, of course, the Bleach fillers, the manga, all of the above. All of it. That's what I would like to see. Authenticity. Okay. Oh yeah, back to presentation, of course. When you highlight or select certain things, it'll make the actual sound effects of the, from the show. Okay, authenticity. It is important for an anime title to stay authentic, or anything based off of something that was made first. You know, like if a game is made up from a comic or a movie, anything of that nature, it has to be authentic. Oh, trust me, I do have it. Don't think don't think I'll make a video with Amazon Pato. No. But so I would do it like this to make it authentic. I would have blood in there. Yes. This is the thing. Bleach has blood in it. Bleach may not be the bloodiest anime ever, but it is bloody. We've seen how much blood Renji lost when Byakuya hit him with his Bunkai. We've seen how bloody the fight was between Ichigo and Kenpachi. We've seen how much blood came out of Stark's hole or chest when it semi-cracked open when Shonsui did his Shikai. I mean, when they get impaled in the stomach, when they cough up blood, when they bleed through their eyes, you know. I'm not talking a few little strands of like you see every now and then on DBZ or Naruto. I know they have blood in it also, but the little thin strand. No. I'm talking the whole 9. Even in the filler scene when Kenpachi was fighting Ichizone, you know, Kenpachi was coming like this, horizontal, and Ichizone was blocking it like this. So something is coming this way, and next thing you know, you see his Zanpakuto break. So if it breaks, it renders, you know, the force stopped, and Kenpachi went clean through him. And what did they show? Yes, the screen lost color, it went to black and white, but you seen blood hit the ground. Like it did a little swoop splatter. Go back, go watch it for yourself. It's doing blood everywhere. I like that. So I will keep it bloody. And for the people, or if you're a parent, for the people who have those, you know, those parents who don't want their children to be around blood and gore or see it, or if you're a parent and you don't want your child to see it, I will implement the option to take blood off. Gears of War has it. So no, I would not take blood out of a Bleach game. I'll just have the option to cut it off, because blood is part of Bleach. I want a Bleach game where they should make it authentic. I mean, they don't want to hire me to have me make the Bleach game, because man, man. But anyway, what else? The music from the series. That's another thing. A lot of anime games, I noticed they do not have the music from the series. Now there's a couple of reasons for this. I noticed I have Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I beat 1, 2, and of course I own 3, like I just said. But in Japan, the Japanese version, it has the music from the series. But here in America, it doesn't. Now, from what I read, you know, it's licensing, copywriting issues, because a lot of these songs were made by these music artists under these record labels, and these record labels are not here in America. They don't exist in America. So it's a more of a, like, you know, man, they know how pirating is real bad over here. It's just crazy, because I remember Federation versus Zeon, which I still own. It had all the authentic music. Gundam versus Zeta Gundam, which I still own, had all the authentic music. Next thing you know, oh yeah, Journey to Jabaro, which I still own, had all the authentic music. Then when they come out with Gundam Seed Never Ending Tomorrow, which I own, I go to play it, they're playing UC Century music. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, yes, this is from the series. I guess it's from another anime series. What it is that, yes, it's Gundam music, but it wasn't Gundam Seed music. But let me give you a better example. My cousin has these Dragon Ball Z games. I don't like. There are a lot of music, you know, gameplay music that it's not from the series. Yes, some of the intro and outro music are from the series, but same thing with Naruto. I'm thinking like, what? Keep the feel of it. You know, really keep the feel. Also, authenticity. I will have body damage, clothes damage, of course. Get cut, ripped, blood stains, staining the outfit. Also, be able to catch yourself on air. Now, I know a lot of the game developers will have to really figure out, okay, how we're going to implement to be able to fight on air and, you know, go from the ground. But maybe, I don't know, they shouldn't do it like Budokai 1, when you would be fighting, you get knocked in the air, and maybe, I don't know, but it would just make it so authentic that they would do that, to be able to stand on there, because that's what they do. Of course, environmental damage, you know, but you know, it's in yes, it's in Bleach Soul Resurrection, yes, it's on Dragon Ball, yes, it's on Naruto, etc., etc. However, it should be at a scale that's very true to the series. Bleach Soul Resurrection, it was somewhat close to that. You can, you know, take out the big pillars and Hueco Mundo and the other structures and all that nature. That, you know, they did do that well. But I'm talking, someone knocks you back, you go to catch yourself. You know, it's leaving a skid, you know, the little skid craters in the ground from your feet. Or when you hit the ground, you know, because that's how Bleach is. What else? Oh yeah, another thing. To me, this is very important. It brings full satisfaction to fans. How the characters, how they react to one another. This was done very well on Bleach Soul Resurrection, I must say. When I see stuff like that, it shows that they put extra time and effort, because they're coming up with new dialogue that was said, that has to be said, that was never said before. For example, they have to take each character, like they have to take Shunsui and be like, okay, what is Shunsui going to say to Ukliura? All right. What is Shunsui going to say to Yoruichi? What is he going to say to Ichigo? What is he going to say? I mean, they have to do that. Each character has their own personality, and they have to think, and it has to make sense and be authentic. I love that. Because sometimes I actually picked, like, for example, one of the mission modes, you know, you take out 100 Soul Reapers in the Serite, then you have to fight Kenpachi. I was thinking, I wonder what everybody's going to say to Kenpachi. So I picked everybody and went to that mission. I would pick Yoruichi. I even picked Kokudo, the guy from Hell, Kakudo, whatever his name is. And he said, from what I remember, he was like, I don't know who you are, but you seem strong. Let's see if you can break these hell chains. And Kenpachi, and it was like, enough chatter, get to the fighting. You know, little you know, extra stuff like that. I thought that was cool. Of course, when you fight Ichigo, I mean, when you have Ichigo and pick Kenpachi, you know they say each other. But my favorite captains, of course, it is Kenpachi and Byakuya. But now, of course, Kensai, man, it's too sweet. So you know, the thing about that is they should implement that. They should keep that. That should be in all anime titles. And the thing is, it shouldn't just be at the beginning of the round. You know, it should be throughout the whole segment, from beginning to during to end. That's how it should be. What else for authenticity? Let's see. Now voice, blood. Oh yeah, when you raise your spirit energy, spiritual pressure is mixed in there also. You know, there has been cases when someone raised their spirit energy and you see the spiritual pressure line. You should be able, you know, they should have the effects of raising your spirit energy. They really should. I think that'd be cool. Like I said, the music, implementing some kind of gameplay aspect where you can catch yourself on air or fight on air. There is a mission like that on Bleach Soul Resurrection, but you know what I mean. It's, you know, it's not completely the same. What else? Oh yeah, I mean, have multiple life bars, because these are some epic characters, epic battles, epic abilities. The matches should be, you know, a good length. Let's see, with authenticity, presentation, and gameplay. Now, the type of Bleach game I will want. Believe it or not, they can do a lot with Bleach. Look. Now, with fighting animes, of course, it can be a fighting game. There are a lot of Bleach fighting games. You know, if it was a Bleach fighting game, okay, that's cool. That's cool, you know. But how would it be? Would it be 3D like Soul Calibur, you know, Tekken, Virtual Fighter? You know, like, you know, the side stepper, or will it be like Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm? I would love to see a Bleach game like that. I really would. One time I'm chatting with Zobi, he agreed on the same thing. You know, I think that'd be cool. Also, I have this game called Last Remnant. If you never heard of it, check it out. I think it's cool. I still have yet to beat it. That's a long game, and it's kind of frustrating. I'm still in the training process of, you know, stuck on a special part. Anyway, I could literally see it's a strategy RPG. I could see Bleach as a strategy RPG, and even just a regular RPG like Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy series. You know, whether it's turn-based, you know, or you know, like Lost Odyssey, or whether it's a turn-based with the style of Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2. I could really see that, and they can do it very well because you start out by yourself, you know, just Ichigo. And when I was first watching Bleach, I'm like, I'm getting these like RPG thoughts in my head, like, okay, that's cool. They all did their training. You have your party now. You have Ichigo. You have Chad, you know, the muscular guy. You have the guy with the projectiles, the Quincy. You have the healer or Hime. They go into another dimension. I'm like, okay, and the first boss would be Jadambo, you know, guarding the gate. I'm like, that's cool. And then when Gin comes through, you have to fight Gin and you lose on purpose because that's what happened in the series. And after that, you can walk around the Soul Society, the Rangu, what's the name, district? Forget the name, the Rukon district. Talk to locals, whatever. Probably go to shops or whatever because they have some shown shops in there. What will money be? You know, Reishi points, spiritual points. I don't know, but they could really do that. So that's the thing I love about Bleach. They have the option. It could be RPG, strategy RPG, action adventure. You know, it could be whichever one the case. I would like them all. So to your question, what type of game of Bleach I would like it all. But the one thing that, as far as a fighting game of Bleach goes, some of these characters, man, have these abilities where it's like, okay, how is this gonna work in a Bleach fighting game? Excuse me. I will say this: Bleach, Heat the Soul, they did it very well, as far as implementing the abilities, like Zamari, you know, Espada number 7, and you know, like, cause some of the Espadas, man, they got some abilities. You really think how is it gonna really fit in? But yeah, I would add the movie characters. I would add everybody, and I'm gonna say this: I would have one Ultimate Bleach game. When I mean one Ultimate Bleach game, like, look, do not do what these other companies do. That's why I really hope they don't try to milk the Bleach gaming franchise, because look how many Dragon Balls games it is. Look how many Budokais, Tenkaichis, Rage, but all that, they come out year after year after year after year. And with that, it's no excuse. I said this in one of my other videos. It's no excuse because the series is over. That'll be the only way they can get away with that, or kind of bend it. They can do that with One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach because those are still going on. You know? But some will say, like, Bleach Soul Resurrection, like, damn, why did they pick the Rancor arc? Some say that's the best arc. Some say that's the worst, next to the Fullbring arc. So people say. And it started out during the middle of the fight between Ichigo and Grimmjow. So people was playing Bleach Soul Resurrection. They like, what? Why did they pick that? Reason why I thought they shouldn't have just put only that arc. Now, if it's a part 2, we're gonna be waiting for a long while for a part 2, because they can only get source material. I mean, they can only get material from the source, so they have to wait till Bleach, you know, Kubo pushes out these characters, the abilities or whatnot, so they can, you know, work. Unless he's secretly working on it right now, like, okay, this is what this character isn't shown in the manga yet, so this is what you can do, and they're putting in again. They're just working on it. Maybe once the manga catches up, they announce the new Bleach game, whatever, however it works. But that's the only way I can kind of excuse the whole, you know, same thing with Gundam. Gundam, well, for the series that's still going on, like Unicorn and Gundam Age, which I don't like at all. Anyway, yeah, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, they're still going on, so they can kind of bend that. But the every year thing, I don't think they should do that every year. Maybe every 2 years, I don't know, but. The reason why I say this style should be the Ultimate Bleach game. They should just have them all the characters in there. Right now. All the characters. And for the new characters, it's re-downloadable content. The new areas that get revealed, like that Quincy Ice Palace, had to be downloadable content. Or come out with the Bleach game and it stops where Aizen leaves. Then you download the other characters or levels, or download the next chapter arcs or whatever, something of that nature. Just have one Ultimate Bleach game and just throw everything in it. But I know a lot of companies don't want to do that because they have to make a profit off the game they push out. So they feel if they put everything in it and it still doesn't deliver, they waste their time and money. So I think for that reason, that's why they don't do it. But I'm telling you this, they need to hire me to do a Bleach game, because for real, that's why I will put because that guy with the purple hair with the ninja mask, who was the Guardians of the Kasumi OG family. I will put in the other guy. I'll put in that guy Rukia Fall, who every time he eat on his the Bakudo weapon, he gets stronger. I will have the other goons that Ururu fought, and Chad, other Espadas, the previous Espadas, the Fraction, some of the Fraction is they can do it, but some of the characters though that would just not make no sense to be in a fighting game of Bleach. And when I say don't make no sense, is they haven't done enough to where they have moves. Yeah, I can understand you can make up combos, but the actual moves and techniques, don't make them that unofficial. So I remember watching my cousin play a Dragon Ball game. Raditz, they gave him just retarded new moves like Saturday Night Crash and Thursday Thunder. What? Like, don't do that. If like Pesce and the Nails brothers, they can be like support characters. Just call in, do one of these stupid poses, and leave. D-Roy, he didn't do enough. He could be a support character. Or at the most, you're gonna think of something new. And probably having to do with Zero, but give them a whole bunch of combos. But do not give these characters new moves they've never done, never at all. I'm gonna say this and then wrap it up. I don't know how much time I put into this. I don't want to make my videos too long. I have a habit of doing that. But what else? What was I gonna say? Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Oh yeah. As far as the Bunkai, man, this is the thing. I feel it should start out where you are in Shikai. First, I used to always say you should start out when you're sealed. When it's sealed, then go Shikai, then go Bunkai. But I don't know. You should start out when you're Shikai. And if you can go Bunkai, go Bunkai. You know? And I believe it should not be no time limit for your Bunkai. It shouldn't. There is no time limit for no Bunkai. There's like no official time limit for Bunkai. So you can get beat out of your Bunkai, and it should be authentic. When you beat out of your Bunkai, your sword, like whatever the Bunkai is, whether it's Renji's, you know, Hihio Zabimaru or Mayuri's Akichogi Jizo and Kumamura's Tengen-yo, they all should just break down back into the Shikai state, and then have the fight continue on. Even when Renji battle damage, as he's taking damage, his ponytail should break and his hair should be, you know, little stuff like that. Kenpachi. As you're fighting him, I think his belt should get knocked off. As you fight him, just authentic. You know, if you make a mistake and knock his eye patch off, you know, hey, that's your ass. Hey, but I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna wrap it up. The character select screen, there should not be multiple versions of one character on the select screen taking up slots. So on the back of the case, or before the game came out, they boasting and bragging, like, oh, 120 characters. We're like, no. Don't count young Naruto and older Naruto as two different characters. What they did it perfect on Bleach Soul Resurrection. I picked Ichigo, then guess what happened? A little menu came up at the bottom. Skull Clad Ichigo, you know, Final Ichigo, and, you know, Bunkai Ichigo. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Don't have it Ichigo, Bunkai, Skull Clad Ichigo. Don't do that. It's taking up space. I love how with the new Gundam Extreme Versus, which I cannot wait for that new one to come out on console. I'm gonna do a real big unboxing of that. I love when you pick the Strike Gundam. That's it, you just pick Strike. You don't pick Strike Gundam, L Striker, Launcher Striker, Sword Striker. No, you pick Strike, and as you're playing, you hit left and square, L Striker pack, up and square, Launcher, right and square, to my knowledge, Sword Strike. That's how it should be. So those are my ideas and what I want in the Ultimate Bleach game. But hopefully Capcom will make it. Capcom made some cheap frustrating ass games. But Capcom, I seen their potential, what they do with an anime-based game called Gundam, and no complaints. No complaints. So freaking authentic, it hurts. I mean, I feel if Capcom got their hands on a Bleach, oh man, but hopefully some company would really pick up Bleach and make it very good. Bleach Soul Resurrection, it was alright, you know, it was cool, you know. There was some extra things that could have made it better, but Bleach is still gonna go on for many years. So I believe once Bleach is over with, we're gonna have that ultimate Bleach game. But yeah, until then, Maurquette101. I hope you're satisfied with this video. Sorry for the wait. Don't worry. For all the ones who send me video requests, I'm gonna get to you. I'm not dipping and dodging like I said before. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out.